Hello everybody and welcome back to the Yellowstone Yams Dynasty here on College Football 25. This week we go on the road to face BYU in hopes of our first win of Season 2. Now if you missed last week's episode, Maverick Bentley had a very bad game. He had 2 drops, one resulting in a pick 6 for Boise State, and Alex Gunderson made a splash play down the seam, catching a contested yam from Jarvis. So because of that, we are going to reward him with the start this week. For BYU, they come into this game 1-1 on the season, a 2.5-star prestige, and an 81 overall, just slightly worse than Boise State was on paper. Now their quarterback is Trayson Burgett, the redshirt junior, 77 overall. Their running back, Miles Davis, only a 78 overall, but a 97 speed is going to be very hard to contain. At wide receiver, they got Parker Kingston, Cody Epps, and JoJo Phillips, also a ton of speed here at the wide receiver position. And Jackson Bowers at tight end, 80 overall. We often have problems with these guys. We got to contain him. Now their offensive line, left tackle is a 75 overall. Their left guard an 86 overall. In the middle, it's only a 71. On the right guard, you got a 77. And a right tackle is 76. So they are weak up the middle. And looking at this defense, it's going to be difficult to run our new style of offense. Sitting in the pocket, letting plays develop, and testing people deep with our new deep arm quarterback. As you look at this secondary, it is disgusting. 80s across the board at all starting spots, 84 safety, and 81 at strong safety. This is going to be a tough game. So here we go. We are at BYU for the Yams' second game of Season 2, coming off of a tough loss to Boise State, a game in which they felt like they had a chance there at the end and they threw it away with the picks. It's going to be a tough one. It's a night game here at BYU in Utah, a recruiting ground. These kind of wins, or showing yourself at least playing pretty well in these type of games, can really help us in recruiting, as the Yams are wearing their all whites today, as we try to get a nice upset here. As we just saw on paper, BYU is just slightly worse than BYU, so we should be at least competitive as we kick off this game. BYU will start it wearing their all blues. And here comes their quarterback in company. It is Trayson Burgett, 77 overall, nice arm, okay speed. He should be pretty tough to beat. Remember, they got that speedy running back, Miles Davis, and he gets a carry here, and that's an early first down. Bad angle there from Flanagan. They'll hand it off again to him here. Nice hole outside. Corners have to come in and save us. Not a lot of push here early. And another bad angle from Flanagan to the backup running back, and that's going to be close to another first, as we have a third down here early. And reversing his field is Davis, and that's another easy conversion. So no passing yet. This is the first of the game. A nice clean pocket. Fires out wide to the tight end. First down. So we're inside the 10 on the first drive over the middle. And a big hit jars it loose, incomplete. So 3rd and goal. The Yams try to hold here. And over the middle. Yes, they do. Brought down by Flanagan. So what a start here for the Yams. The bend but don't break defense, as it's 3-0. So we'll see the Yams offense coming on out here. Tyrone Easley, Jarvis, trying to have a better game. Had 6 turnovers in the first one. So 1st and 10. Quick throw. Intercepted. What are you doing? He read the read option completely wrong. They drop back in coverage, and that's an early turnover for Jarvis. Already his 6th pick of the season. As BYU comes right back out. Play action. And he goes down. Beautiful sack there. Defense showing up as they have to come right back out on the field, as that will force 4th down and a field goal here. So love the defensive effort. After a long drive, thrusted right back out there. Hold them to another field goal. It's only a 1-score game. So we'll see what we can do on this one as we hand it off to Sean Martin to start it out. All right, that won't be a turnover. Let's go. 2nd and 7. Jarvis, he's going to escape. Nobody open, and he falls forward for a first down. 2nd and 2 now. They bring up blitz, throws it, hits easily in a tight window. Beautiful throw. First down. So another 3rd down here. Jarvis throws it deep and hits easily right in the hands, but he can't hang on. And we're going to go for it. 4th and 3 early. No man's land. He hits easily again. Breaks that tackle. Whoop! makes a move inside the 20. What a play from Tyrone Easley, and that's the offense we want to play, folks. As clean pocket over the middle. Chris Ham! Touchdown, Yams! What a play from Chris Ham. Boxes him out, breaks the tackle, gets the tutty. The UTSA legend making his presence known here early as the Yams will take the lead. So early interception doesn't hurt the Yams, though, as they hit us with a mid-screen. And that will be about 7 as we hit the end of the first quarter. And kind of the same old story. We can't run the ball, but we can throw it. We just got to mitigate those turnovers. 1st and 10. BYU clean pocket. Hits Davis on the angle route. Impossible to stop with a 97 speed guy. We'll bring a blitz. They throw it out to the tight end, and Jay Jones brings him down, but it'll be a first. So now they're inside the 30. We bring a blitz. Floats it out to Brown, and that's a first. So 2nd and 1. Over the middle yet again, and another tough catch down to the goal line. 1st and goal, hands it off to Davis. Touchdown! BYU immediately responds, and they will take the lead, 13-7. So here comes the Yams back out. Very tough environment here, especially in a night game. Holding their own, though. 1st and 10, play action fake. Jarvis on the run. Yams it deep, and it's intercepted! The deep safety jumped the route, never had a chance. Just locking into Tyrone Easley, and that is going to hurt you 10 out of 10 times. You just can't throw that one, Jarvis. Micah Harper jumps it. Easy pick for him, as he was just waiting for that one. So BYU right back on the field, already up 6. And that's going to be a sack for Gilbert this time. 3rd and 8. Defense once again holding tough off a turnover, and it's tipped away, 4th down. So after, what was that, 2 turnovers, we're only giving up 3 points. And that'll be a nice handoff to Sean Martin. 2nd and 5 now for Jarvis. Clean pocket, but he escapes and going to get sacked. 3rd and 9. Jarvis again. This time runs out of time, and he just throws it away. So 3 and out for the Yams. BYU comes back out. Quick throw deep, and that's going to be a nice play down the seam. That's Kingston again. 3rd and 4. Clean pocket, throws the out route to Kingston, their top receiver, working on a linebacker. That's a big mismatch. And they hit him again on the out route, and this one's going to be a tutty. Holland let up way too much separation. Never a doubt, and blitzing's just not working. This quarterback, Burgeon, is finding his men right away. As A.J. Flanagan couldn't even get there. He's one of the fastest linebackers in the country. So now it's going to be 20-7. About a minute left here for the Yams to try and do something. And quick comeback route to Easley. That's going to be a first. Beautiful throw. 3rd and 10, though. Quick out route to Easley, who gets the foot in. Now we're going to go for this, but BYU challenges it. Seeing if Easley got his foot down. So the back foot looks in. The question is that front foot already down when he catches it? We'll see what the refs decide. And, oh dear. Yep, 4th and 10, we will punt. So BYU's going to give it at least one chance. They heave this one into double coverage, and it's tipped away by Zabian Brown as we hit halftime. It's 20-7. Not a good day here for the Yams on offense, but I feel like the defense is doing okay. Just got to limit the big plays, got to limit the turnovers. As the Yams have the ball, we have been a second half team historically, so we'll see if we can get something going. 3rd and 1, the split T, you already know. Giving it to Reiser, that's a first down. 3rd and 4 yet again. This time we're empty as we float this one. Hits more over the middle, and that's going to be a nice play. What a beautiful lob Jarvis does throw when it's on time and not a pick. As we throw this one on the read option, and this one's going to wind up as a first. Nice play to Sledge. So 1st and 10, run a little read option. He's speared, that's a fumble. BYU has it. Another turnover for Jarvis. I don't know if this one was his fault as he got completely speared by Jack Kelly. Boom, what a hit. Oh my. And BYU takes over 1st and 10. They hand it to Davis. He finds the outside. Tracked down by Rhett Bush. That'll be 5. 3rd and 1, though. I'll hand this one to Davis again. He's pushing, and once again can't get it. So that's 3 turnovers now. Only 3 points given up by the defense. Playing very tough today, keeping us in this game. Is 2nd and 6 now for Jarvis. He's going to escape up the middle, and that's going to be a nice gain up towards midfield. 2nd and 10 for Jarvis. Quick throw out wide. Hits more, and that will be a first down. The Yams are driving. At the 35 now, man in motion. That's Hardy. Clean pocket, plenty of time. Jarvis throws this one. What are you doing? It's intercepted again. Another pick for Jarvis. This one was never open. And, okay, buddy, you cannot pretend to have wrist issues after that one. Okay, man. As they throw this over the middle, that is Kingston. And he finds a hole. Touchdown, BYU on our domes. The speed kills. Parker Kingston up the gut. What a play from the junior. Just had a step here on Birdie Jones. Finds the seam, and he was gone. BYU busts this one open, folks. And they will go for 2, try to make it 21 as Davis doesn't get it. That's going to be Gilbert on the tackle. So here come the Yams now. About 1:30 left in the third quarter. Trying to just find something successful for this offense. Be a 1st and 10. Jarvis drops back, Yams it deep, and it's intercepted again. What are they doing? And this is going to be a pick 6. Unreal. That one just never had a chance. He didn't see the guy in the zone coverage. And Xavier Scott brings it home. I mean, what else is there to say? That just had no chance. Jarvis is seeing ghosts, I guess, and the offensive lineman just missed him. So this one's busted wide open, 33-7, as we make a nice play that time, though. Now end the third quarter. Only bright spot continues to be Tyrone Easley, but he's only caught half of his targets. As we got 3rd and inches to open up the fourth quarter. Reisner, and he gets the first. So 1st and 10 now here for Jarvis. And he goes down. That'll be a sack. 2nd and 14. Jarvis again. Over the middle. Hits it to Easley. He hangs on, but he goes down. No! Please, not like this. Our best player. We already have a terrible offense. If Easley's hurt, we are toast. 3rd and inches. We hand it off to Sean Martin. We'll have to check on the injury here. And okay. Whew, he's out there out wide. Awesome. He's right back in the game. We're going to throw it deep to him and intercept. Jarvis, what are you doing, man? Do we need to make a quarterback change? What is happening? I'm pretty sure that's his 5th pick. I've lost count. That would be 10 picks in 2 games. Well, they hand this to Davis. Breaks a tackle. Gets about 2. So the fourth quarter is going to roll on by as they just run clock here. Rightfully so. They yam that one deep and they hit it. Man, what a game this has been. Just spiraling out of control for the Yams. As Davis, he gets another big run to the outside, brought down by Birdie Jones. 2nd and 6 now. They continue to run clock. We're actually inside a minute. Handoff to Davis. Finds a seam up the middle. He spins, and Lamar Lane saves the score. Thank you. At least we have some pride. That will do it. 000 on the clock. BYU has throttled us at home. It was very close there in the first quarter. And even at halftime, it felt like we had a chance, but just spiraled out of control in that second half. Seemed like every time we got something going, Jarvis just threw the game away. Unreal. What a game from BYU. They were definitely a tough opponent. Too much speed for the Yams to handle here. As that will do it here for the Yams. Well, the offense was a complete disaster, running the ball once again under 3 a carry. I felt like the offense, we were okay on like 3rd down. Passing was manageable, only 12 incompletions. But turnovers, man, gotta stop throwing picks. Jarvis, he throws a beautiful ball, but it's also so easy to catch for the defense. As we look at BYU, a 200 QBR here for Burgent, 22-26. Our pass defense was horrific, 279, 84%, 2 touchdowns. running the ball. Miles Davis, his speed was electric. I'm surprised we held him to only 113 yards. Felt like a lot more. Receiving, I mean, we kind of contained him to a lot of short routes, but Kingston had that one bomb there at the end of the game. Their blocking was once again terrific. We only had 1 sack, even though we were blitzing constantly. And on the defense, total tackles is Hall and Bamba, and 2 TFLs here for Kelly. They did only have 2 sacks, though, on the day. And here are all the interceptions. And, of course, the pick 6. We also had the fumble to Barr, and the pick 6 goes to Xavier Scott. So Xavier Jarvis, he went 19 of 31, 206, 1 TD, 5 interceptions. We really got to start thinking about potentially making a quarterback change. So let me know in the comments if that's something you think is needed. But running the ball, still we have no success here. Martin has just not panned out at the running back position. Receiving wise, Tyrone Easley, it continues to be the only thing good going for us. I was really impressed though with Sledge and Ham in today's game. Blocking was actually okay today, no penalties. And defensively, total tackles, Lamar Lanes leads us. We had a couple of TFLs for Rhett Bush. It was a really bad day here for AJ Flanagan. And obviously the defense as a whole, no interceptions, only a few pass breakups. And after getting smoked, we only gained 60 XP. That's embarrassing. And thank goodness, no long-term injury for Tyrone Easley. So as we look at the scores around the country, down goes Clemson. Syracuse takes them out 29-13. Notre Dame beats Boston College 37-10. Cal gets upset by Minnesota 38-31. And a lot of action in the Mountain West this week. Utah State beats JMU. UTEP falls to Texas. New Mexico State loses to SMU. FCS Northwest beats New Mexico. Come on, guys. Sam Houston takes down Air Force. UTSA at least beats FCS West. Stanford beats San Jose State, but it was close. We lose to BYU. And Nevada loses as well. And oh dear, here's another update on the Mountain West, and only 3 total teams have wins. This is horrible. Players of the Week was SMU's Cameron Robertson with 2 sacks and multiple fumbles against New Mexico State, and Blake Horvath, the Navy quarterback, doing well against Marshall. In the Mountain West, it was all UTSA, Owen McCown and Ronald Triplett. Despite losing, Clemson still sits at the top of the Heisman Trophy race. And here's a look at the updated top 25 as we head to week 4. So this confirms that my save is broken right now. I'm not getting the pop-ups for recruiting updates, and I'm not getting pop-ups for commitments, but Matthew Eckert commits to the Yams, a free safety, and J.C. England, the wide receiver of the future. Things are going really well in recruiting, even though they're not going well in the field so far. So here's how our recruiting board looks like at this point. Antoine, I'm only doing 40 points. We're hard selling him. We're going to wrap this one up pretty soon. We're in a gritty battle here for Coxie. Really hope we get him. Same thing with Rahman and Neighbors. Hopefully we can wrap him up pretty soon. And then these are all the other guys I'm currently going after. Putting points on. And hey, don't look now. The Yams have the number 3 class in the nation, baby. So that'll do it for this episode, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Even though we did get thrashed by BYU, we did bring in a couple more recruits that are going to really help us out in the future. But we still have a long ways to go here in Season 2 as we have our final non-conference game before we start conference play as we travel to number 23 Colorado next time.